Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Strengths is the level 1 invade. You know, you land that Winter's Bite on someone, there's not much they can do.
They're gonna get the stun and the Q on a Jiwoo. Here's BDD, who is a Orianna. Jiwoo is gonna have to flash, but he dies anyway! And BDD picks up the kill. Orianna's been in and out of the meta forever since she was created way back in, I think it was season 2.
I also think, you know,
maybe season 1. Yeah, they're just going in. The door has fallen, but Jiwoo still trying to get ahead, but he is nearly dead as one more auto would do it. And guess who's here? It's Lee Sin, one of the best divers. Just gonna kill Cougar first because he says, you know,
what you gonna do?
He's emoting him. Yeah, he's just dead. And the Ezreal's gonna get the kill this time. So Ezreal's got a kill. Orianna's got a kill.
I feel like there's gonna be some viewers who are literally pulling their hairs out over the Ezreal, and they're like, yeah, it's justified. Well, at least you has all the components you always want. You know, we've seen Caitlyn build, like, because, you know, obviously everyone talks about new champs being broken like Cassante.
Cleanse coming in. Depth has to flash away, but Engage Brawl comes in, and they're gonna kill him. As now we're getting another Maokai in some trouble as Beryl is looking to punish Sylvie. We'll force out the flash from said Sylvie.
Guys, looks like a bit of an overstep there. I think it's safe to say. Sylvie has to flash out from the CC from Beryl.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cleanse comes through this time, but we've got a BDD behind him. And the TP's gonna come in from the Azir. Beryl a little bit low, but it's only him, and the shockwave hits them both. And Kalix is here, but he's just gonna die. He's just dead. He's not able to do anything, and Ju also is going to fall. And
Mihail's here?
Now Mihail TPs. And he's going in. Well, there was no other direction to go, I guess. Big Q, he's still dead. Will he get the kill? Yes, he will. Okay, he gets the shutdown on a BDD, so I guess hashtag worth. But yeah, KT, a huge fight in their... Ezreal?
Yeah, Ezreal, 2.3k gold lead.
Yeah, I think you didn't mention him. Ooh, nice little catch here from Beryl. Kalix has to flash away, and still he might go down. This is Ezreal we're talking about. If that Q hits, you get an Arcane Shift back. You never know.
Yeah.
He doesn't even hit a spike
yet.
yet.
Oh, it's Infernal Soul, notoriously bad with Ezreal. Yeah. The Mystic Shots, I don't think they do enough damage, so I think Infernal Soul...
Just a little bit of extra scaling for your...
yeah,
free carries.
I for one think that Ezreal Mystic Shot should feel like the blast wave of a nuclear bomb. So yeah. I think Infernal Soul was...
They're just gonna have to let this one go, although Sylvie is hanging around.
Well, at least they got those 2 kills, because they haven't gotten anything else.
Yes, well, okay, Kalix is gonna get away this time. A little bit close there against Beryl. Sylvie, okay, they're gonna press their buttons. They say, okay, this might be your best chance, but then they just, wait, no, Sylvie's going back in. Kalix is like, okay, I guess we are going for this, but now TP's coming in, and the shockwave hits the front line, and it doesn't quite matter because Sylvie and Cougar are relatively squishy compared to the very fed Orianna, as that's gonna be a couple of kills in the plates of KT as they're looking for a bit more of the chase potential. Pretty huge. Nice kick from Kyoshik. And silly, very nice escape from Kalix as somehow he makes his way out of there.
Yep, it looked like Nongshim were trying to find an angle to come in, but more members of KT were ready to be there. Well, not even necessarily more members, stronger members, I think, is the key thing. They kind of just end up crushing it. Kalix has to be a little bit careful. They could just one-shot you. They'll take the inhibitor tower at 17 minutes.
We talked about this earlier on, you know, only Ezreal is rough enough. It's already obnoxious enough, but when you have Orianna as well, you just do not get to stand anywhere. When you're this, even when you're not even this far behind, but when the enemy team is ahead and they have both those champions, the amount of poke that they have is just ridiculous.
I love when I dodge a Mystic Shot that's going to do a third of my health. And
completed his mana.
Well,
what is happening there?
I think he's a bit fed.
He didn't stack it very well, I guess.
Remember, mana stacked now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, KT are very far ahead in this game. They're going to get the Infernal Soul points.
Maybe it's one of these things where when you're behind, you're like stacking your tier as much as you can. You're like, I need this. I'm so weak. And when he's ahead, he's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
Just hanging.
I'm strong enough.
Well, Nongshim, they're trying to hit the Cassante, but as we said before, the Caitlyn doesn't really do damage yet. So actually what happens here is that they're caught up against the top wall, and they have nowhere to run to. Here comes Renekton, as they do double down to try to take this fight. I do have an inkling that it's not going to go very well for them.
Luck.
Oh boy, here comes Cassante. He's just gonna flash on Jiwoo. And the Maokai ultimate is pretty good for the disengage, but it just doesn't matter. The wallets are huge. That is a huge divide though from the side of Alex. Nicely down. They take down Def, and BDD is gonna be isolated as well. But again, the wallets are just way too heavy here. BDD getting sliced on, getting diced on, and then he gets disengaged. And there it is. Double kill comes through for Pyoshik. It doesn't matter how the fight is going. It's still a huge win for KT.
Oh, no. He's found him,
Oh, boy. Yep. So Portal Combat. Oh,
Flash
no.
from Beryl, flash from him!
Yes! He did it.
Look at all those cinders!
I didn't want the...
I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's... Once he finishes that, it's not suddenly going to fix the game, you know?
Yeah. Siege coming in with the Baron buff. BDD, again, it's just, you don't get to stand anywhere near them, and that wasn't even a good shockwave, as Beryl is going to eat a lot of that damage, but so will Jiwoo on the poke, as Deft, he doesn't even care about the rest of the team. He just looks for that back line. And Mihail's just going to Dominus here to try to save the mid turret desperately. Nongshim, they tasted victory in game 2, and now they're desperate for more, but it's not much going right for them in this one.
Yeah, and KG, they have Dragon in a minute 30. If they feel like they need to, they can back off and take it, but they know they have so much strength with this Baron, they have so much pressure. So why stop? Why stop just bullying Nongshim? And if you don't finish the game in this next minute, that's when you can take the soul, and the game is in your hands. We're going to TP, fully committed.
All right.
How's it a flank?
The flank, and yes, Perfect did TP onto a trap, but doesn't quite matter.
Oh, he did get autoed. Right.
Yeah.
It for sure did damage.
Yeah. A little bit.
A little bit. Oh, it looks like
scratch.
KG are at the point where they're like, okay, maybe we back off, we buy, we go Infernal Soul, it seems. Or maybe just Deft and BDD are fighting over blue buff. I don't know. It goes to everyone, so I'm not sure why it matters. It feels like he's just hitting Jiwoo just like to make a point.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really, I'm not even sure Ezreal is enough to take down Genji right now.
No, I don't think so. Although I don't think we're ever going to find out because, you know, they won't leave it open.
Yeah, maybe that's why they're winning. Maybe that's why. How much damage does an Ezreal Q do to Jiwoo? How much damage does an ult do? How much damage does a WQ?
All right.
Oh my god, that's a big damage.
He's like, I'm in the game, I swear.
I love science.
Yeah, well, he's got Mortal Reminder. That'll help. Yeah,
KT to remind Def that he's mortal. That is important.
Yeah, I think that's very applicable in this situation where he doesn't feel very mortal. And yeah, KT with this push with the Infernal Soul. I was going to say Baron because it felt like they had Baron, but they don't actually have Baron. So yeah, they're just pushing in as a team with Infernal Soul and just looking to poke them down.
Def really wants to E in and just Mystic Shot you. You can see it.
Yeah.
He's hunting for it.
Oh, this is your chance. Look at that shield. Oh, they're just going to go for Calyx. Oh, nice setup here from the side of Beryl, but the Q3 misses from the Cassante. And now Beryl's kind of in an awkward spot. He is quite tanky, but yeah, he just survives forever. Here comes the flank, though, as Mihail thinking about this angle. Perfect pretty low himself, but Nongshim not going to commit to it. And oh, man, the Shockwave is going to take Uger's head off. Perfect pretty tanky. He's just going to back away. Deft is going to take a bit of damage, but not able to take down the Nexus turret just yet.
Yeah, he's got a Bloodthirster. He can sustain up. Nongshim trying to hold on, but it's against very improbable odds.
BDD getting close to dying. And oh, bit of damage comes in from the Super Minion, and we got more where that came from, as there's the E forward. Looking for it. Trying to stick that damage. Everybody else is just backing. Perfect, looking to TP back into this one. As now Deft has an angle to just auto onto the turrets. Takes multiple turret shots and doesn't even care.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, Jiu is, he's got a Cassante on him. There's the knockup. Does go for the cleanse, and is just massive chaos in the base right now. And Mihail goes in. He's going to go down. It's desperation from Nongshim, but they will be cleaned up. As Steph says, don't you dare let me play the champion ever again. And KT as a team absolutely clocked.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say,
Okay.
see you on the next one.